piggy bank. Like a really nice piggy bank.
Nice piggy bank. We are live.
We are live with Piggy Banks Talk.
Hi. Welcome to Piggy Bank Talk.
We're here.
So we have a guest.
Would you like to introduce yourself, guest?
I'm Richard. I'm Richard Gorelick. I'm the former restaurant critic of the Baltimore Sun.
All around good guy.
All around great guy, Richard.
I'm still here.
Still alive and kicking.
Yeah.
Still alive.
Tonight we picked...
Favorite sandwiches!
Well, Rebecca picked because I don't even know what I was doing today. So what are your favorite sandwiches? What do you got going on? What's up, Kevin? What are the things that you like to eat sandwich-wise? I think it's kind of a broad topic.
Right, but I wanted to fuck people over.
But it's nice and broad because we'll get a lot of people going, I like this kind of sandwich.
And then we might think that some things that are their favorite sandwiches aren't a sandwich at all.
For example, isn't a hot dog considered a sandwich?
You son of a bitch. Here we go. It's already started.
Slowly.
Oh, no.
I'm so angry right now.
By inch.
People haven't seen me really angry.
I don't consider a hot dog a sandwich, but I guess it could be, but it's not my...
I do consider a hot dog a sandwich.
Is that what you were going to say?
No.
Chili dog?
I mean, only for the purposes of arguing, I like to take this hot dog as a sandwich route.
I think it technically might be a sandwich, but I don't consider it a sandwich. Like, if you had a menu...
It wouldn't be
a sandwich.
Right. But technically, I consider it a sandwich.
I think...
And tacos.
I also see that point because I wouldn't call it a sandwich. But when it gets down to it and people say it's not a sandwich, then I get my hair up.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way about Chris Davis.
Right. What? That...
I mean, I think he's a lug, an oaf.
Right.
But when people hate on him,
yes,
I take a
he's my lug.
Right.
He's my oaf.
Yeah, he's our lug.
Okay. A good Cuban?
He's a loaf.
He is a loaf.
That's a combination of lug and oaf.
Ooh, gochujang banh mi sounds great. BLTs. Tacos are not sandwiches, Kevin.
God damn it, Kevin!
French dip.
Well,
French dip.
French dip is my favorite.
French dip and BLT are my two favorites.
Yeah, I like French dip, and I like a real good...
If you had to make me pick, it'd probably be BLT.
I also like grilled cheese, though. Grilled cheese is my
BLT,
shit.
top 3. I'm thinking... It's really hard. You know what's hard to find a good one of is a club sandwich.
Yes.
I love a good club sandwich. It can be very disappointing.
The bacon always gets soggy.
And isn't there always the bread in the middle?
It needs to have
that's what
bread
makes
in
it
the
a
middle.
club.
Yeah, but I don't like the extra bread.
Oh.
When I get a club sandwich, I take the extra bread out.
And you just make a sandwich.
I just make a big meat sandwich.
French dip, I mean, I can go a whole year without thinking about French dip, but now that you mention it,
good
nothing more
than a French dip. Oh, yeah. I think that's, like, my favorite sandwich. Because, like subs are fine. Like, I'm not going to, like, go out of my way to eat a sub. Ask Kate about it. But, like, French dip, I think, is my fave.
I had a French dip in Dublin. I mean, I have a travel story. I
Okay.
don't travel a lot. But the French dip I did when I was in Dublin for a wedding, or Ireland for a wedding, I went to a restaurant and had a really good-looking French dip with chips. And, you know, I know chips are fries, but in my mind, I was getting chips. And I was disappointed because I really wanted chips.
You wanted that
crunch. You wanted potato chips.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You wanted crisps.
You wanted crisps.
I wanted crisp. It was a rotten day.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, you can do as many sandwiches as you like. I mean, this is fucking. Let's open it up to all sandwiches.
Let me read what
Ginny says. Reuben, yeah, dude, good Reubens, yeah.
Malia said croque monsieur.
Croque monsieur's, but is that? I mean,
no.
I mean, it's a sandwich covered in stuff, so yeah.
Yeah. Kat Hall said banh mi.
So croque monsieur is the ham or turkey?
It's a
croque
ham and
madame is turkey, I think.
A ham and cheese sandwich, fried and then covered with, but not béarnaise sauce, the cheese sauce, right? Mornay sauce, yeah. That's a croque monsieur.
Right.
Croque madame has the egg on it.
I'm also into that.
Yeah.
I could eat all those. Peter said, "This is cruel, picking my favorite sandwich." That's like some Sophie's
Peter.
Choice.
Oh, that's why Peter got all excited and said, "We can pick more than one."
Yeah.
It's not a Sophie's Choice thing. I mean,
no, you can have more than one
decision,
child.
But that was about children.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm not ragging on it.
Jim Freeney said brisket.
Bechamel, I thought it was Mornay.
Brisket, egg, and cheese on a potato roll. Oh, Sounds
Ooh.
real good.
Brisket, egg, and cheese.
Gianna said egg salad, but in all caps, so I'm gonna say egg salad!
I love egg salad.
Good egg salad. Any kind of weird, homogenized salad on toast, I'm good with.
Yes, and toast is very important.
Yeah.
And Albert said Vegemite, and then he said, but actually a cheese toasty with Branston or Reuben.
You can go fuck yourself with the Vegemite. Nope. I don't like it. Vegemite is awful.
Do you come from a land?
I use Vegemite. I use. Give me a Vegemite sandwich. I do like Vegemite. I do like Vegemite as a flavoring in things, like in soups. Great.
It's like yeast, isn't it?
What's the
it's
other
yeast
thing?
extract.
It comes in a jar.
Marmite.
Marmite. I do like Marmite.
I do like Marmite too, and I use same thing. I got a jar of it upstairs.
Have you worked
I
this
use it to
old-ass
bolster
iPad?
soups.
Just
Give me
take
this
it.
fucking jerk.
Give it to me. Get it out of here.
Shit!
Sandwiches. Sandwiches can be very disappointing when ordered out.
Oyster po' boy.
Yeah.
And that's a great example of a sandwich that
I don't
if you
think
get a good one, it will make your fucking month. But generally, you get bad ones.
Ooh, your favorite sandwich is the shrimp salad sandwich at Lee's Pint Shop.
Yeah, that's true. Right now,
Yeah.
for the last
They have
6
a
months.
good shrimp salad up at Mount Vernon Market at Local Oyster. That's
Oh,
a good
okay.
shrimp salad too.
Ooh.
But an oyster po' boy,
What did
Man,
Kevin
that
say?
dude up at Tallulah used to have a really good oyster.
I never got up there.
Yeah. That was really good.
Ah, it was Mornay.
Ooh, lobster roll, Kevin. Yes.
Yes,
I can fuck with a good lobster roll.
And,
Same thing with a lobster roll.
And not for me, lobster roll.
You don't like lobster.
I don't get it. I've only had.
And I know that because of the J thing, right?
But wait, there's
you were
two
talking about
different
that.
lobster
Yeah, we
rolls,
were.
right?
I'm sorry. What?
There's two different kinds.
Yeah, one
there's
butter.
the mayonnaise and then there's the butter one, right? I like
Yes.
the butter one.
I like the
I would
mayonnaise.
like the butter one too. Maybe the one
I
I
like
had was
the
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
But I've only had one. It was up
It's a
on
waste of
Cape
lobster.
Cod, and I thought, well, this must be how people feel about maybe a bad crab cake. Maybe it was a bad lobster roll.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad crab cake's terrible.
Oh,
Oh, the
yeah.
worst.
All
God.
filler and gross. Yeah.
And it's like all like back fin, and there's like only shell.
I like a mix in a crab cake, like a mix of meat, a meat
Mhm.
mix.
Yeah,
Nice.
sometimes it can be overpowering to get too much back fin.
Mm-hmm.
I say that only because I think I've only had it a couple times. It's been at the same place. And I love their crab cake. I still think it's the best in town. And I can't remember the name of
Have
it
you
right
had
now.
the one at,
the one on Harford Road.
Coco's.
Coco's.
Have you had the one at LP Steamers?
No.
It's good.
Yes, I have. It's
Very
good.
I mean, I like the crab cake at Lexington Market. What's it called?
Bailey's.
Bailey's. I'll tell you what, the weirdest crab cake I ever had was on Smith Island. And you would
Okay.
think that would be...
That's their jam.
You would think it would not have... It would just be crab. But
Right.
here's the thing. It was like a tuna... Everything you would put like in a salmon burger or tuna burger, they put in there.
Oh.
And it made sense to me because they live around crabs all day long.
Sure,
And
they're
so-
trying to jazz it up.
Right,
Mhm.
trying to jazz
Right.
it up. So,
I have a cookbook. It's one of those like Xerox paper
yeah,
bound with the
With the
plastic.
spiraling.
Yeah,
like Garden Club cookbook.
exactly. And it's that kind of crab cakes
Like
recipes.
relish, mayonnaise,
Mhm.
celery, carrots, things that we, sneer at because we think, oh, it's not a true authentic crab cake. But I think for Smith Island, and there's not a more authentic place in Maryland, Smith Island.
Yeah,
But their crab cakes are completely adulterated.
I will say their cakes are completely overrated.
A Smith Island cake. Here's the thing about a Smith
It's a
Island
state
cake
cake.
is that it was always made from a mix. It was a way for the people who lived in an isolated community who didn't get fresh stuff,
Right.
but they could get cake mixes.
Mhm.
And when you have nothing but cake mixes and a lot of time on your island,
You make a cake
You
that's
make-
8 layers
yeah,
deep.
that's what you do.
Was more than that.
Well, it's like a
Maybe
billion.
like 32 or something.
Nah, I'm on like 11, 13, 8.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. My friend got married. Her dad's a fisherman over there, crabber, and that's all she had was multiple Smith Island cakes for her wedding, and that was cool because it was different kinds.
Yeah.
You know.
They're good looking cakes.
Yeah, they're very
beautiful.
pretty. They're very pretty.
nice.
Any more sandwich? I can't see
Yeah.
what people are saying.
Who else? Anybody got any sandwich things going on over there?
And if there are specific places, are we asking that?
Richard, who's this? Steve
Steve Vilnet.
Vilnet. Hello.
Steve,
He says hi.
I say hi back. Steve's the best. Steve and I worked on my favorite story that I ever did for the Baltimore Sun.
Oh, yeah?
About imported crab meat.
Ooh. Monte Cristo.
Yeah, Monte Cristo. People that are my age remember the Monte Cristo sandwich at Gampy's.
Refresh me.
It's a deep fried sandwich.
Yes.
I'm getting it confused with croque monsieur, but the whole thing, I think, is ham and turkey and cheese.
That's
and
who
then
Monte
the whole
Cristo.
sandwich is deep fried.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing, and served there at Gampy's, famously with a warm raspberry sauce.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Gampy's was famous for having a late night crowd. So it was after the bars would close, you'd go there, you'd be drunk.
Sure.
That sounds like great drunk
least-
food.
Monte Cristo's great drunk food.
And then,
anything
you
deep
know,
fried.
when people talk about
Another
the one
French dip, yeah.
when they miss a Monte Cristo sandwich.
Grilled peanut butter and banana.
Damn, yeah.
I always
Damn, Peter,
forget
no wonder.
PB&J.
Peter's got like fucking, he's on
PB&J.
point. Yeah,
Make
Crosby,
it good
Crosby
PB&J.
takes pretty much banana and, honey and peanut butter sandwiches every day.
Remember, like, when you'd go to
You
your
still
friend's
take peanut
house
butter
when
to
you were a
school?
kid and their mom would make peanut butter in a messed up way?
Yeah.
Or something like that? Or tuna fish.
I had
Your
a
friend's mom's tuna
Peanut
fish.
butter fluff is also a good sandwich.
Yeah.
I
Ooh.
never grew up with that.
I didn't either, but I want it.
Our
Yeah,
next,
no.
our next door neighbors when I was little, they were from New England, so they were all about fluff, and so I was introduced to
Oh,
this.
wow.
And then they moved to North Carolina, and we had to ship fluff to them because they couldn't find it in the grocery
Oh,
stores.
no.
So, so we sent like boxes of fluff to them. Oh my god, so good.
How about you guys in deli sandwiches? We said Reuben before, but are you guys big into like a pastrami?
Oh,
or-
okay, here's one that only my friend Ginny would say. Kimchi and butter on a potato bread.
What? I mean, I'd eat it.
She's Korean, so
Have you
like
ever
that's
had just
I'm
a
sure
butter
that's sort of
sandwich
a
on potato bread?
that's a
Yeah.
comfort food to her.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I don't think I've
Butter
ever had
sandwiches.
I've never had a kimchi sandwich.
I've never had a kimchi
and
sandwich.
butter.
But just a butter sandwich?
Sounds good.
Lit.
On potato bread, she said?
I grew up poor, and I had a friend that lived up the street, and he was also poor. He made ketchup sandwiches because that's all they had.
Oh,
Mm.
that
Yeah.
makes my heart sad.
No matter how hungry I was, I never took one. Peanut butter and Nutella.
Yeah.
Oh, Nutella's overrated. to
Ginny
me.
said she survived college with it. Ginny works for Neopol, by the way. She's their like
Oh.
head smoker.
Oh, a smoked...
Is that right?
See, now, smoked salmon on some pumpernickel bread?
Yes,
Pumpernickel?
smoked salmon on it.
Also, breakfast
Creme
sandwiches are my
fraiche.
favorite.
Or some horseradish sauce. And that would... I like
I
that.
could survive solely on breakfast.
It's funny because everybody's mainly going to comfort food sandwiches. They're not going to deli sandwiches.
No.
Or, more, subs or...
Yeah. Kate's favorite is a turkey sub with slimy turkey.
Oh,
Like, when
I
you
know
get that
exactly
deli
what you
turkey
mean.
that,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
feels slimy and,
Right.
like, really poorly made, that is her favorite turkey.
Yeah.
Where did I used to get that? Oh, it's going to drive me crazy, but I have a very vivid
Pit
memory
beef.
of
Oh,
it.
shit. Lila
Ooh.
with the thing. How we not remember
Also,
pit beef?
pulled pork sandwiches? What's that?
Smoked
Kate's
salmon.
dad makes the best pulled pork.
Smoked salmon.
But yeah, no, that's slimy turkey.
And a
if I
fried-
get
Where did
turkey
I
from the
get
deli,
that?
she tells me to try it because it has to be the right amount of slime.
To me, it has to be wrapped in wax paper.
Mm-hmm.
Or does
Peanut
it
butter
taste
and mallow.
Right.
What is like marshmallow?
fluff.
Oh, like fluff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
peanut butter fluff.
Fried wood. You need to learn how to type, Peter.
God damn it, Peter!
He's so excited about all of his sandwiches.
Peter's like,
He's
sandwiches!
just tripping over the things.
We finally found Peter's weakness.
So, what's your favorite deli sandwich?
Damn. So let's say I'm going to the deli. I'd probably get a Reuben. I would. I like I actually like a turkey Reuben. I do. Pastrami, I think. I know I'm supposed to say pastrami, but I
Hot
could do
dog.
without pastrami for a while. Hot dog and
Yeah.
bologna.
Yeah.
Bologna. Grilled bologna on a hot dog.
Ooh, grilled bologna.
And that's. There's only one place I know to get that.
At
That's Atman's. Yeah.
grilled salami was my dad's.
Their tongue sandwich is awesome.
Salami and eggs. That's not a sandwich.
Slammy.
Salami and
I
eggs.
don't
grilled
think I really
salami
eat deli
and-
sandwiches, y'all.
Well, what's the. What?
Yeah.
I don't think I really do.
Eat
I grew
what?
up with it, but I don't
Deli sandwiches?
search it out too much.
No.
Like if I just had like a corned beef sandwich, but just corned beef on it. Like corned beef on rye.
Turkey Reuben is a Rachel.
Yes.
Man, that is going to...
And that's the thing.
Not always.
Right.
Sometimes a
Cloak and dagger.
Rachel means something else. Sometimes Rachel means coleslaw instead of sauerkraut. Depends on what city you're in.
And Swiss cheese. No Swiss cheese.
Sometimes, even in one city, Rachel at one restaurant will be coleslaw instead of sauerkraut. At the next restaurant, it'll be turkey instead of corned beef, and they'll have... but the place that has coleslaw calls it coleslaw, or Rachel will call the turkey version a turkey Reuben.
Right.
So there's no consistency. Please believe me, because I spent so much time
with sandwiches.
Researched like menus all over the country, and there's no consistency or logic to it.
Yeah.
Here's a sandwich we can all get behind: a Thanksgiving sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I think that's winning right now. That's what I would really
Thanksgiving
want.
sandwich.
If I had to get a sandwich, you know who has one
with
every
a moist
day?
with a
moist maker.
Yeah.
You ate my sandwich?
Year round, you can get a Thanksgiving sandwich at the turkey place in Lexington Market.
Really?
Year round.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You heard it.
And I forget what it's called, but it's either, I think that's turkey. And
Lebanon bologna and mayo.
Yeah.
Taylor ham. Taylor ham's different. Turkey place in Lexington Market. Oh yeah, Jeff just
What do you think of the name?
I like breakfast sandwiches.
Yes.
I could I could do breakfast sandwich either on an English muffin or everything bagel, and it has to be a fried egg with cheese and bacon or sausage. Interchanged.
I'm a sausage and egg cheese person.
I like the bacon though.
I'm interchange. I change it up.
But if I'm in the mood for or a croissant.
I prefer sausage over bacon only because of the same reason I don't like bacon on a club is that the bacon sogs out and then you pull it. You know what I mean?
Comes out. Yeah. I do
with
like the
sausage. You get a
you
good
just
bite.
It. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. But yeah, the breakfast sandwich at Common Ground in Hamden, very good breakfast sandwich.
No muffalettas? Didn't hear any muffalettas.
I hate a muffaletta.
How
Too
come?
much bread. Always too much bread.
I don't like things with too much bread.
Always too much bread. The bread ratio is ridiculous.
But I like the muffaletta.
Pickle mayo and white bread?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised with you.
Who is it?
A buddy I grew up with.
Ah.
It sounds like the worst nightmare.
Talking about people you grew up with, I had a friend whose parents would always put Italian dressing on their white bread sandwiches, and it weirded me out.
That's weird.
They would put lettuce. You know, they would be like ham and cheese, lettuce, and Italian dressing on it.
What?
And then
that seems like a wet sandwich. And
because their son didn't like mayonnaise, so they used Italian dressing.
Like out of the bottle?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it was a weird sandwich.
So if I had to leave here and go get a sandwich, I'm trying to think of where would that Thanksgiving sandwich is really talking to me. When the bread gets kind of real soft.
The
muffaletta is totally over.
Yeah, muffaletta. Yeah.
Another person said that.
Garbage sandwich.
Garbage sandwich. We're looking at you, New Orleans. Your sandwich fucking sucks.
But you're po' boys.
And your
See, I'm not a big po' boy
beignets.
fan either. There's some. I don't think, and I can't believe this is true, that I've ever had a really good one. You know what I mean? Like
Tim Swift says, "Hi, Richard. Hi."
He does.
Oh,
hi,
hey.
Tim.
Yeah.
Hi. Miss Tim.
Tim used to work at the Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Hi,
he
Tim.
works in D.C., right?
He's in Florida.
Oh, he's in Florida now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Sweet.
He works at Mar-a-Lago. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Yeah.
Run, Tim!
No!
But I can remember nouns, I'll say them. If I don't remember a noun, I won't say it. But I remembered Mar-a-Lago. So I got a joke. I got a laugh.
Oh no.
Let's see.
So if you had to leave here right now.
And get a sandwich.
Even a walking distance sandwich.
Walking distance, it's right down to Lee's Pint and Shell for
Get
a
that
shrimp salad
salad.
sandwich.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And it's big shrimps.
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
It's big. It's big shrimp. It's a lot of shrimp. There's not a ton of mayo, and there's just the way that they cut everything is very small.
Right.
So you're not getting like mouthfuls of celery, and there's not a lot of it. It's mainly shrimp. And then they put lettuce and tomato, and they toast the outside of the bun, which sometimes is problematic because sometimes they over toast it and it rips up your mouth.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But when it's right, and 90% of the time it's right, it's just a great shrimp salad sandwich.
But you know what? No one's mentioned at all. Like fancy sandwich places, like gourmet sandwich shop sandwiches. Have gotten no one seems interested in those anymore.
Well, like, I mean, not Subway, obviously, but like
Rosina Gourmet.
Oh,
Someplace like that, where you'd go and get like a
porchetta sandwich or something.
Yeah, or like chicken salad with grapes in it or something.
I love chicken salad with grapes in it.
I do put grapes in my chicken salad all the time.
I've had
I just did it the other day.
turkey sandwich with like cranberries on it, like crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Atwater's. Oh, see, I was gonna say that too. Di Pasquale's meatball is, if it's not walking distance. Like, I mean, you could walk.
No,
there.
but
yeah.
Now, do they do the hollow out of the bread?
You've never had one?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So it's a hollow out. It's half of an Italian loaf.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably about that long. It's probably about that wide. They hollow it out.
Right.
Then they stuff it full of cheese and meatballs, and the meatballs are all about that big around. And then they plug it with they smash the inside of the bread and then plug it all in.
Everything about that sounds great or dirty.
Oh, it's
like every verb,
filthy.
every word sounded really.
It is a sexual
dirty,
experience with that sandwich, and it takes me 3 sittings to eat it.
But the scoop out is so important.
Yes, and especially with this bread, like because they bake all their bread there now exclusively, so it's that good kind of bread.
Yeah.
Oh shit, the dog. But it has that good hollow sound to it. Yeah.
I gotta say, Di Pasquale is like
they're
a class act.
Oh yeah.
They're really good.
Joe.
We should be really happy we have them here.
Joe is a really good guy. When you see older people that he's known for, I mean, since he was probably a kid, like that's a special kind of thing.
Yes.
When basically, he's talking to somebody, but then he sees somebody, he just kind of stops, and they get that thing. Like that's a Baltimore thing.
That thing is huge.
Right.
That thing I wish more bartenders would learn.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That. Like, I see you, work with me, now you know I'm going to get to you.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I've done that, we're buddies. We're in this
together. I'm coming to you.
I have a bartender that does that.
Ooh, black sauce.
I love
Yeah,
that.
black sauce makes a good sandwich.
Black sauce does. Now, go ahead.
What about the Ekiben sandwiches? Do you consider that?
Buns, bows.
Is a bao a sandwich? I would have to say
I guess so, yeah.
I'm so at Ekiben devoted to things that aren't their sandwiches that I hardly ever get a sandwich there. And so...
Yeah, you and I were talking about that fish.
The catfish.
Oh my god, that catfish.
Yeah.
Man.
Ooh. Catfish is so
Because
good.
you know me, like the thing I don't like to do is be mavenish about things, like to say, go around saying that
shit.
this is the best.
Right.
Or this is the best. I just
That
don't
sounds really
feel
good.
comfortable with that, except for
Kevin.
that catfish.
That is one of those things that, that and their chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
It's so singular to the place that you buy it from that nobody has anything close. And it's so rich and balanced and perfect.
Mm-hmm. See what Kevin said. That sounds
I
really
worked
good.
I worked at a bistro where I created a sandwich with smoked salmon, sweet pickled onions, and brie. It was really good.
It sounds really
sounds
good.
really weird.
It sounds like my breath would smell like hell. But
did you say what kind of bread it is?
Worth it.
Or can we get
Yeah, what kind of bread?
yeah, Kev.
And also, how thick was the brie? That's kind of...
Yes.
And was the brie... Yeah, the temperature of the brie would be really important too.
Mm-hmm.
Did you heat it to melt it, or was it just perfect running room temperature?
We need to know. Let's all be quiet.
have you
until
ever
Kevin
been
answers.
to Ciarello's?
Yes.
They make really, really good paninis.
Ah, see, a panini.
I like
Paninis can be
paninis.
something that you do or don't.
I love paninis.
I can be disappointed by them. Because I get things... I'm sorry. I order things that turn out not to be paninis at all.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Their paninis are good. Normally, I don't get them, but it was like one of those things where I was hungry. I was buying stuff there anyway. I didn't feel like making a second trip before I went home. So I was like, okay, I'll take that and that and that. I just got 3 of them, so we, the 3 of us could share. And every one of them was excellent.
And then
I've been buying them since.
Good when you get home?
Redo it.
Did you have to reconstitute them? Or?
No, they were fine.
Really?
Yeah, they were still crispy. They were still warm.
Crispy.
Peter said...
fiance introduced me to one of the best combos. Roast beef, Swiss, arugula, horseradish on sourdough. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real good.
Yes.
Mastaloni's cold cut. Yeah.
Read that roast beef thing to me again. I like the sounds of that.
Roast beef,
Rare
Swiss.
roast beef, I would think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would think so too.
Yes.
Swiss, arugula, and horseradish mayo
Yes.
On sourdough.
on sourdough.
Sourdough. I like sourdough.
I like sourdough. Too.
Sourdough, you don't see it a lot anymore. That was like such a big 90s and 2000s
Yes.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sourdough for...
Audis,
what do you think
whatever you
about
call it.
sourdough for breakfast sandwiches?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It makes a good egg sandwich.
Our friend Trey, before he moved to California, he had a really good sourdough starter,
Mm.
and he made us a loaf once, and we were able to make like breakfast sandwiches and stuff with that bread, and like grilled cheeses on sourdough.
Yeah, I'm a big sourdough breakfast sandwich
I'm a fan.
All right. Let's get into the actual thing. Do you want headphones, or are you good without them?
I'm good without them unless you think I should have.
No.
And I was... Oh. Hi.
I only wear them just because to regulate what's going on
Got it.
sound-wise.
Regulation.
She just wears them. God, just
What?
weird.
I like to wear them because it makes me feel important.
Because you can hear everybody's voice in your head.
Mm-hmm.
If you would like a pair, I can hook you up.
Thanks, but no.
Okay.
Okay.
That's your mic.
This is yours.
Okay.
So
Give me a level for a second. Just check it.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. I'm here in Canton. Oh, Canton or Upper Fells?
No one can.
We're in Canton.
Canton.
If we're Upper Fells, my housing price goes down.
Oh,
We
yeah.
don't want it.
No, thank you.
Okay. Hey everybody, keep your sandwich stuff going because we can talk about it later, and we'll talk about it during the opening.
Yes.
Right.
Are you a sandwich?
Don't fuck up.
What?
Don't fuck yourself.
Okay.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Rude Cooking School podcast. My name is John Hauser III, who is breaking shit,
Jesus God.
and with me is the ever sour but never sourdough'd
Rebecca Madriaga.
Hey!
Yay.
And you're
Whoa,
not
hold
allowed
on.
to. What was
What
that?
was that? Was that a ghost?
Oh God,
Is there a ghost?
we're gonna have to have another exorcism.
The power of Jeebus compels you.
I'm afraid of ghosts.
The power of Jesus compels you.
Jesus.
That wonderfully sweet dulcet tone is the voice of Richard Gorelick.
That's me.
Hi, Richard.
Hi, Rebecca.
How are you?
Rebecca and I found out we have something in common.
Oh God, here we go.
No, we won't even talk. We won't start.
We got the same CrossFit gym.
Yeah,
Welcome to
that's
workout time with John and Rebecca and Richard.
Well, so today, what happened was...
John, would you like to hear about our snatches?
Yes, I would. No, wait a minute. What? No, I don't want to hear about anybody's
maybe a
snatches.
Yeah.
I'm a married man, thank you.
What's a clean and jerk do for you?
Ooh,
Hey.
clean and jerk. What about
Well,
a good morning?
I like a dirty and jerk, to be honest with you.
Ooh, girl, you are so nasty. Oh my God.
There's too many sandwich fucking euphemisms coming in my head. Our pre-show topic today was sandwiches, so we've actually.
I want to hear you describe that meatball.
Oh, right.
Sandwich again. Alright.
Did you perhaps
We actually
recognize
had-
French dip?
We actually had one of our longer pre-shows, which was surprising.
Everybody likes sandwiches.
I mean, everybody loves sandwiches.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it was
That
yeah.
topic.
Next time we'll just do soup.
Topic, soup.
Topic, food. What kind do you like?
Topic, things that you can eat. Tide Pods.
Oh, please no Tide Pods this week. No.
Green apple Tide Pods.
Mm.
Who was it? Was it Karen Kilgariff who was like, who tweeted out like, save a buck, eat Gain Pods?
Yeah.
Gain. Like the box. I like the box.
I do like their graphics better than Tide.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
nicer. Tide is just
Gain.
It's green. They have a green box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
With
With
the
the big
red-
orange. Is it red or orange?
It's like red orange.
Yeah.
Orange.
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 But we were talking about sandwiches and a lot of really good sandwiches, and we all agreed. Okay, we all agreed French dip.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We all agreed. Meatball sandwich.
Meatballs are good.
BLT.
BLTs. Yeah.
I'm not a BLT person.
Oh,
Well, she doesn't
you know
like.
what
She
it
doesn't
I
like
don't
tomatoes.
like the T. I'll eat a BL.
It still doesn't make any
Sans
fucking
tea.
sense.
Sorry, bro.
But if I had to get a sandwich tomorrow, I said I'd go for that Thanksgiving sandwich.
That's right, that Thanksgiving sandwich.
I would get a breakfast sandwich. Fried egg, cheese.
I'd probably get a hot dog.
Yeah. Chili dog.
Chili, well, of course chili dog.
Garbage chili dog.
People are still, the Reubens, yeah.
Yep.
People are still writing in.
I'm not a Reuben person, but that's fine.
So, let's go real quick with this. What did you do? Anything this week that you were?
I did so much this week.
You've had a lot of.
Yeah, I mean, Kate and I went on an impromptu date on Monday evening because she was getting tattooed.
Ooh.
So we went to Matsuri, which is like a Japanese / sushi place in Fed Hill.
Yeah.
Very good sushi. We got some sushi.
I've had delivery from there a couple times.
Got some calamari.
Been there a long time.
Yeah, it has.
Some edamame. It was good.
Yeah.
It was a nice meal. And then tonight I went to our house with my friend Jesse and his lovely girlfriend Anna. And I know.
Sorry.
In the middle of the street. Yeah, and I got a Korean bowl from the Korean place. I don't remember what it's called.
Oh, okay.
But it's like basically Korean Chipotle. It's awesome. You go and you get your rice and your meat, and then you get your toppings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I think
good.
It's not Hainyo, is it?
No.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause they're doing pop-ups all over the place.
They're owned, I think, or there's some connection between them and all the brown rice places. But it's not called brown rice there.
Yeah, no, it starts.
Okay.
It starts with a B though.
Don't know. Someone tell us.
Bowl.
Bowl. Yeah, bowl plate.
Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Not out of the normal.
Is there anything you've eaten this week that was
I
mentionable?
I eat like a lot of people eat differently in January
Right.
than I do the rest of the year. And, I mean, it's been going fairly well for me, I have to say. So I've been making a lot of food for myself.
Nice.
Paleo food.
Ooh.
Because
Because of
CrossFit.
CrossFit.
So I've eaten out much less because it's really hard to eat out when you're doing paleo.
Yeah.
30. It's pretty hard.
So is that... Explain paleo, just quickly.
Paleo, I mean, the logic behind it makes no sense that we're eating what people ate in prehistoric times.
Right, which is
makes
ridiculous because it's not true.
I mean,
I
it
mean,
makes
are
no
you
sense.
having rock soup? Is my question.
But I have a flexible mind. But it's a good program.
But it's a solid diet.
I feel great. When I do eat that way, no lie, I feel great. And my skin clears up right away. I've got a lot of energy.
That's good.
It's a lot of protein, yes?
A lot of protein, a lot of natural fats, and naturally occurring carbohydrates.
So no...
no dairy.
Okay. Oh, really?
No dairy.
See, that would make me
I'm
sad.
out.
Yeah.
Right, I need cheese.
That's
at all
rough.
times.
But once, I'm an Ashkenazi Jew, so we shouldn't be eating dairy. We tend to be dairy averse.
Yeah, lactose intolerant.
It's not good for us.
Mm-hmm.
So once I take that out of my system, I start to feel
Like, I can
good.
breathe.
I can breathe.
My nose works.
There's also no grains of any kind, including rice.
Seeing that, yeah.
No sugar.
Yeah.
That's weird.
But I don't miss much food except bread. Miss bread a lot.
Yeah, especially since we're talking
A
about
lot,
sandwiches.
a lot,
Right.
a lot.
Now I know why he's. Now I know
Yeah,
he's
he's
like.
like, I
He's
need
like, I
the
want that sandwich. Everything we said, I want that.
And that
sandwich.
turkey
I
sandwich. So
love
I've only eaten out. I eat a lot around Station North because I'm involved with the Baltimore Improv Group.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we've relocated up to that block where the Charles Theater is. So can't do Sophie's crepes this month,
Oh,
Right.
man.
but I've gotten some good stuff at Tapas Teatro. Love that place.
Yeah, that place is. Dude, how long have they been here now?
They, I'd say 20.
It has to be at
20
least,
years.
right?
Damn.
They were the first tapas place. I think most people had even heard of tapas.
Right. I think there was another
Even
tapas
before the craze
place
hit.
in East Baltimore, but that was so authentic that people didn't know about it.
What place?
I think it had a name.
In
I think
East
it's called
Baltimore?
Tapas, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not there anymore.
R.I.P. That place.
Yeah, they were there before tapas became like a phenomenon.
Yes.
Like one of the first like big wave, food fads when food became a thing.
Right, and here's the thing about tapas.
15 years ago.
Like, is it a food fad? Well, it's not a fad where it comes from. It's
No.
just the way people eat.
But
Right.
American food fad.
Right.
Yes.
You know how ramen has. You know how it's become part of the American culinary zeitgeist where
Right.
housewives know what it is. You know,
Right.
not food people, not gourmands.
That's a good way of putting it.
right.
It's slightly sexist.
And house-
but
house-
You know what I
good
mean.
way. I know what you mean.
I mean, yeah,
But
housewives, house people,
spouses. House spouses.
my mom
right,
knows what ramen is.
right. But like, you know, and there's always a joke. Tapas, do they not have their shirts on? It's like, no, Gretchen, it's not. They don't have.
God damn it,
shirts on.
Brenda.
For real, the first time someone asked me to go to a tapas bar, I thought that's what they were saying. Really, really.
Well, because the way some people talk, it sounds like topless.
Goes
This must be
together.
mid-90s when the fad it didn't exist. So I admit I thought that too. I didn't go around saying it.
I wish tapas bars were actually like tapas bars in Madrid.
That's the good point. That's the point that I was trying to get to.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like in Madrid, in Spain,
They're topless.
no, you go for the drinks.
Right.
Yes.
You get the food for free. So you get one beer, you get a plate of like really good anchovies.
Yeah.
You get beer number 2, then they give you like
The next level of free shit.
yes, and it goes bigger with each thing.
Right.
Then you get some shrimp, and then you get like
Scrap.
you know a egg sandwich.
Right.
You know, potato and egg sandwich. Their tortilla is what they call
Mm-hmm.
it, tortilla sandwich. And then it just keeps getting more and more, and it's just the best way to eat.
That is the way I like to eat too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds great.
And so yeah, not a lot. How about you eating out
I
or in?
I ate in a lot this week. I cooked the Millennium Falcon of flank steaks.
Oh, something else.
I got this
Wow.
fucking flank steak. It was like 2.5 pounds. It was gigantic. And then I had to take all the silver skin off of it. And I did it. And after I set it down, I was like, huh. It's shaped exactly like the Millennium Falcon. For no reason. Like,
Yeah.
it just was round anyway.
Did you put it down on the grill and it was like,
Well, I put it down and, you know, and instantly just heard, yeah. So they're like, oh shit. And, so with that, we made, fajitas.
And
Right.
hey, I want to back up. Did you marinate it? And
Yes, I did. Lime juice, sugar, salt, some other stuff. There's chilies in there.
But that was without thinking. That was just
Yeah. It was just kind of, okay, flavor profile I'm going for is this. What do I have? There we go. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? And just went with that. And then, you know, let it sit for 6-7 hours or whatever it was. Because it was a real big flank
it
steak.
was big.
It was
big.
yeah,
That's
it's probably
like your whole thing.
yeah. It was gigantic.
Yeah.
So then cooked it on the flat top upstairs, and then made fajitas with it. It was great,
Sounds great.
and we only ate maybe half of it.
Damn.
So then the other day we killed another half of the half, and I shaved everything real fine, and we made cheesesteaks,
Yeah.
and that was really good.
What kind of cheese? I'm curious.
American,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm an American cheese kind of person with my cheesesteak.
You
I
know,
do
our friend
both.
Allison is
She
all
would.
about the American cheese.
Yes,
Grilled
that's
cheese.
right. That's right. Grilled cheese or go fuck yourself, right?
Yeah.
The Alison Robicelli, who's was on here.
Sir Pies.
Yeah, Sir
Episode
Pies.
Sir Pies.
Our pie episode.
Yes.
But yeah, and that was great because I just love a good homemade cheesesteak.
Cheesesteak.
Nothing
That's a
melts
sandwich.
like American cheese.
That's-
But like, you know, when it's steak, real steak that's
Yeah.
cooked, cut, sliced really thin, not steakums. You know,
No, steakups won't do it.
like the reason that like most Philly places are so successful is because they're actually shaving
Steak.
real cuts of,
Yeah.
you know, they're,
Right.
they're shaving top
And
round.
they got the whiz.
And
Give me that
I'm not a
whiz.
fan of the whiz.
Yeah, me neither.
It's gross. Yeah,
It's a great film.
It's like architectural spackle. You know, it just has that kind of like, and your mouth starts getting all
I'm a
gummed up.
garbage person.
You are a garbage person.
He's on down. He's on down.
The whiz.
Every time you say it, I want to sing it. Every time you say it.
Oh,
That's
Michael
my cue.
Jackson. R.I.P.
I forgot to add in. I went to Blue Pit last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
how's that?
So good.
I like it.
I got
like
the
it.
two meats.
Yeah.
And as my sides, because they get two sides for their platter, I got double mac and cheese because
Yes.
why wouldn't I?
The first time I went there, I was not expecting it to be as good as it was,
So good.
and then it was really fucking.
Yeah, I
good.
got the brisket and the
It
ribs.
doesn't hurt that they're the superest, nicest people there.
Yes. What's her name that owns it? Yeah, Leanna was actually just talking to her. She's super nice.
Yeah, super nice.
That's why I'm blanking on her name because Leanna was telling me about her the other day. But you know what? Have you had their vegetarian barbecue sandwich?
Yeah, the
jackfruit.
Yeah,
I've had a taste of it.
Fucking spectacular.
Yeah.
Like one day I was there to meet some buddies. I wasn't feeling like meat, which is strange.
Yeah.
For me at least. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck
it is strange.
And because the guy was like, dude, seriously,
it's really
you'll
good.
never,
I tried it the other
night.
night. Yeah,
and jackfruit is more readily available. I see it in stores.
It's become a big thing lately, yeah, within the last 2 years.
Well, because like those internet videos like Tasty or whatever, like by BuzzFeed,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, oh, vegetarian pulled pork.
Yeah.
And then they show you how to use a jackfruit and.
But I don't know. I'm sure
it's
they smoke it.
Thing.
You know, and then however they prepare it is the key.
Right, let's give them some credit.
I'm sure if I was to just no technique, no research, just try to make something like that, it would be awful.
Also, holy shit, the coffee barbecue sauce is like my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, their sauces are good.
Actually bathe in it.
Yeah.
And you said 2 meats.
Yeah, I had the brisket and the ribs.
I really, really like their brisket.
Mm-hmm.
People get fighty about brisket. People don't want to fight about brisket and what a brisket should
People
be.
fuck brisket up a lot.
Yeah.
They do. I just don't like fighting about brisket.
No, because it's...
I don't like fighting about barbecue. I don't like barbecue fights.
I don't do that.
It's stupid.
Yeah, don't do that.
Especially when they're like, that's not barbecue. Pit beef isn't barbecue. And it's like, no, technically not, but...
I say it is.
I say it is, too.
It is.
It's Baltimore's barbecue.
Right.
It's outside.
Right.
It's a sandwich.
Right.
Or it's
done on the grill.
Exactly.
in mass quantities.
It's barbecue.
It gets sauced. It's smoked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Totally.
Yes.
Well, now that we've cleared that up.
I was worried that we were never going to clear
barbecue
that
fights are my least favorite fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I became a little obsessed within the last couple years of making a good brisket, and I'm kind of there. Like what's the guy down in Austin with the glasses? Franklin Barbecue. I've got his book, and it's the weirdest because it's like no shit, 5 recipes in the whole thing, and it's
Really?
basic. I think it's called the Franklin Barbecue Manifesto, and that's all it is him just raving about being a barbecue lunatic, and he's crazy about it.
Yeah, but
I appreciate that.
I appreciate that you appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I find it
just boring as fuck.
I find it boring as fuck. Cat. Yeah.
Joe said he's going to
watch his videos. He did a series of he did a show for MPT, 20 minutes apiece, and they're awesome.
I could watch that.
And everything he does is super simple, but when you read about it, he talks about just his path to simplicity, basically. Because everything gets salt and pepper, and that's it. Like, he has no crazy rubs, no nothing. It's salt and pepper, and it's just a ratio of salt to pepper.
Man, salt and pepper. Underused.
It goes a long way.
Underused.
Pepper is underused.
Yeah.
Salt, I think, I always think salt's...
It's because you're a salty man.
I am.
Did you see Joe said he'll barbecue fight all of us?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
No problem. But yeah, no. Yeah, I don't like when people barbecue fight either. Especially when it's like, oh, like Carolina barbecue is better than Texas barbecue.
Oh, that's a no-win situation.
Yeah, like, all barbecue is delicious and feed it to me.
Right.
Like, I had some brisket spice. Did it have a ring?
Oh, yeah,
ring.
smoke
the
ring.
ring. The ring.
I guess it had a ring. Well, did it?
I've made sous vide
have a ring?
barbecue before. And sous vide brisket.
How did it turn out?
It had a ring.
Did it have a ring?
Yes.
Ooh.
Because you can fake a ring.
You can fake a ring?
Yeah, so like
you
pink salt?
Fake a ring on it. No?
Pink salt?
Yeah.
So you can put the brisket in with some pink salt in a brine for a little bit, and it however long you leave it in there, the pinkness.
Nice.
Yeah. So when it smokes, the reaction gets pink. So how like if you brine pork in pink salt, it doesn't go gray. It turns pink, like hams.
Right.
Same thing with beef. So it, and
Nice.
you can fake it out. And I gave it to like barbecue nerds. And like, man, this is really fucking good. You finally got it. And I'm like, yeah, it's sous vide, bitch. Like, and they're like, what? What are you talking about?
Surprise,
I'm like, finished in the oven. So go fuck yourself.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, right?
Ease on down. All right.
Oh my god.
Okay. We will talk to you guys later.
Yes.
And keep the sandwich stuff going, and we'll talk about it for a bit.
Yeah, we'll converse with you.
And we'll get back to you guys.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, I gotta do my...
Until next week. Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Bye. The end bye thing.